For my second review, I'm going to be talking about iodine and the role it plays on the body. So in my first video, I mentioned that I pulled all my information from the Consumer and Health Professional Fact Sheet from the National Institutes of Health, and that also applies for this video. So to start off, what is iodine? Iodine is a mineral that's needed to produce thyroid hormones, and as we all know, thyroid hormones serve many different functions to the body, one of which being body metabolism. So it's also needed for proper bone and brain development in pregnant women and infants. So with that being said, age plays a major role when determining how much we should be consuming. So infants, teens, pregnant women, and women who choose to breastfeed are the people that need to be consuming the highest amount. So infants from 7 to 12 months old consume 130 micrograms. From the age of 14 to 18, they consume 150. Pregnant women need to be consuming 220 micrograms, and women who choose to breastfeed should be consuming 290. So iodine deficiency is very uncommon. However, for individuals who do not consume the proper amounts, they will have thyroid issues and will not be able to produce enough of the thyroid hormone. This can cause severe problems for pregnant women and their infants. For mothers who have iodine deficiency, it can permanently harm the fetus by stunning their growth. They can have intellectual disabilities, and also delayed sexual development. So you can consume too much iodine and it can be very harmful. It can cause some of the same symptoms as iodine deficiency, but some of the different ones are thyroid inflammation and thyroid cancer. Those are the more severe symptoms from consuming too much. Some of the more obvious symptoms, I would say, would be like burning to the mouth and the throat and the stomach, and also nausea and a weak pulse. I didn't really find a whole lot of implications that specifically linked iodine to helping our immune system fight off foreign pathogens and stuff like that. But I will say that if it helps our body function and helps it function properly, that we should be consuming it during this time just to help, maintain our health. And some of the foods that I found that are very high in iodine are dairy products, fruits and vegetables, and the big one that I found was iodized salt, because it's very much available in processed foods and it's also very common in the American diet. I know I consume iodized salt, so this reading over the foods that incorporate iodine in it really helped me understand how much iodine I consume. And I reviewed an article that was released in 2018, and it was titled Iodine Consumption and Cognitive Performance. So in this article, the author really focused on explaining how iodine plays a major role in different stages of life and how it plays a major role in the functioning of the thyroid hormone. And he just went into great detail on how thyroid hormones ensure normal growth and development, and how pregnant women need to be sure they are consuming the most. And my overall takeaway on all this is, if iodine helps produce thyroid hormones, and thyroid hormones have a very large impact on the body, they pretty much act on every single cell in the body, it's really important for us to consume high amounts and, to maintain in that happy medium where we're not consuming too much and we're not consuming too little. So overall, I just really feel like I learned a lot from reviewing this mineral, and that it's important for all of us to be aware of what we're putting in our body.